It inspires you to consider spontaneous and outgoing things you might have never thought you would. Like having an affair with the president, like Olivia Pope.
It makes you want to live like an Upper East Sider with no worries or responsibilities in the entire world.
Become a chemist and start a multi-million-dollar crystal meth industry.
It encourages you to be a narcissistic asshole, like Ron Swanson.
It promotes flexibility. You learn how to do 2 days of homework in 2 hours because you've accidentally watched Netflix for 3 days straight.
Helps with multitasking. You learn how to watch the season finale of Dexter while crying your eyes out and doing your midterm paper that's due the next day, all while studying for your stats exam that's also due in the next 14 hours.
It's a self-esteem booster when you finish a Netflix series that should have taken you 3 months, but you do it in 3 weeks.
Watching Netflix is cognitively refreshing when you start the next episode of your series because the last one you watched 3 seconds ago ended in a cliffhanger that was supposed to last a week, but you have the luxury of immediately knowing what happens. There's always time to sneak in one more episode before finally sitting down to study for your exams.
It helps you catch up on sleep because the night before you stayed awake studying for your test that you may or may not have gotten a D on.
On the other hand, it helps you stay awake because you're now conditioned to whenever you lay down for bed and pull out your laptop for Netflix, it means you'll be up for the next 3 hours binge watching your show.
It helps with your memory. Not necessarily the topics of your test, but you're going to need to know the fact that Ron Swanson knows how to make the perfect steak someday, right? You always have someone to watch your favorite show with you, even if she's not paying as close attention as you are.
It creates a stronger bond with you and your best friend while you slowly fall into a deep nap together while watching Netflix.
The constant barking of your friend is a great indicator that they too are Team PETA and not Team Gail.
A good game of tug-of-war is bound to break out, giving you and your friend the perfect amount of exercise you need for the day, so no need to disrupt your Netflix watching for a timely walk around the block. So here are some quick ways to help you control your Netflix addiction, because even though we think it's totally okay to binge watch your heart out, some people may think you need to make time for other so-called important things.
1. Set a timer, because watching one episode can feel like eating 3 M&Ms, and you told yourself that eating any more wouldn't be healthy, but you just couldn't resist. And here you are, already breaking into the second bag of M&Ms because you couldn't help yourself. So setting a timer can give you a reality check when you need to get out of bed and off the couch, trying to work off all those M&Ms that you indulged in.
Watch the first 15 minutes of the next episode to avoid the dreaded cliffhanger uneasiness, and avoiding any stress that may cause you, all while not giving in to watching the next full episode because you apparently need to set aside time to study.
3. Practice self-restraint and disable the autoplay. It could help you in the long run.
And if all else fails, your Wi-Fi has a setting that can shut down after a set amount of time of constant use. You can manually shut it down for a couple hours a day to ensure that your addiction isn't getting out of hand. But let's be honest, I'm sure you'd be more than happy to waste some data on your phone to finish your Netflix session.